The third vaccine is being shipped out today. We'll tell you how many doses of the one-shot Johnson & Johnson vaccine will be distributed across the country, and how county and city officials will be remembering those who lost their lives to COVID-19.
This is News 3 Now at noon.
Good afternoon. I'm Mark Kane. Thanks for tuning in to News 3 on this Monday. Hope you all had a good weekend. Let's go to the Weather Center. Meteorologist Chris Reese has a look at your first warn forecast. Kind of chilly this morning.
It is much cooler out there, Mark, than where we've been. We've been spoiled by a couple of really good days, but now we're starting to see things cool down for just today, and then we're going to start warming things back up. Abundant sunshine out there after seeing a couple of snow showers and flurries earlier. We're at 25 degrees right now. Our wind chill is at 16, and I can tell you, even though it's sunny, I was just outside, when the wind blows, yeah, it feels a little chilly. So here we are, 13 degrees cooler than 24 hours ago in Madison. Most spots are in that 10 to 15 degree range in terms of being cooler than yesterday. But a lot of our temperatures are still into the mid and upper 20s right now. We're going to keep them there as we go into the afternoon. This is about where our high temperatures are going to be. We did have those snow showers and flurries earlier. Of course, that's on out of here. That means the stage is set for us to have another spectacular day. Mark, as we are looking ahead, that car wash forecast, go do it. Wash the car. Add all the wax you can. It's going to be a great couple of days. Yes, we're still a little bit slushy as things are still melting, but overall, we're not expecting any rain, no snowstorms, no reason to add extra salt to the roads or anything like that right now.
Just get ready to get in line.
Yep, absolutely. Pack your patience.
All right, Chris, thank you. We'll see you in a few minutes. More Wisconsinites are continuing to receive their vaccine. New data shows that over 492,000, or 8.5% of Wisconsinites, have received both doses of the COVID vaccine. In Dane County, nearly 63,000, or 11.5% of residents, have received both of their shots. The first doses of Johnson & Johnson's coronavirus vaccine are shipping out today. The CDC and the FDA approved its emergency use over the weekend. UPS tells CBS News it'll be Tuesday morning before the shots arrive at the sites where people can actually get them into their arms. On Face the Nation, Dr. Anthony Fauci said Americans should not worry that clinical trials showed Johnson & Johnson's vaccine offered slightly less overall protection than the Moderna or Pfizer vaccines.
They are highly efficacious in many ways, including, importantly, preventing severe or critical disease. If you look at all three of them, they're really very good.
Johnson & Johnson's vaccine is the first one approved in the U.S. that requires only a single dose. It also doesn't need to be stored in extremely cold temperatures, making it easier to distribute. Only around 4 million doses are in the initial shipment. The company expects to ship 20 million shots by the end of the month and 100 million by summer. More money to help ramp up vaccine distribution is just one part of President Biden's $1.9 trillion COVID relief package, which the Senate will begin taking up this afternoon.
President Biden's Relief Act Repair Act is all about going big. We go big on unemployment benefits, on opening schools and putting shots in people's arms and money in people's pockets.
We're not going to go waste Americans' money. We have $27 trillion worth of debt. You see interest rates are going up. Inflation is coming back. It's caused because of government spending.
Democrats are hoping to bring the COVID relief plan to the floor for a vote on Wednesday or Thursday so that President Biden can sign it into law by March 14th. That's when expanded unemployment benefits expire. And in just 30 days, a federal moratorium on evictions will run out. After that, people who owe back rent could be forced out of their homes. At the beginning of the year, an estimated 10 million renters were behind, owing a combined $57 billion in rent and utilities. Well, tonight, Dane County and the city of Madison will remember those who lost their lives to COVID-19.
There will be a ceremony in which all of the first responders, we will have ambulances, police and fire who are there at the event, will turn on their lights in silence for 27 minutes. And this will represent 1 minute for every 10 people who have lost their lives to COVID-19 in Dane County. And we just want to honor those folks and remember them.
Dane County will participate in Light the Night tribute for the 273 county victims who died due to COVID-19. It'll happen at 6 o'clock tonight at the Alliant Energy Center. We'll have live coverage of the tribute on our 6 p.m. newscast and on channel3000.com and our Facebook page. New at noon, Governor Evers has signed a bill this morning that will increase the pay for the state's public defenders. The bipartisan bill will allow the state to retain staff. Since March of last year, the Wisconsin Public Defender's Office lost 78 staff members. Well, there's more to come on News 3 Now at noon. I had a historic night at the Golden Globes last night. We'll tell you who some of the big winners were. That's next at noon.
General Heating and Air Conditioning. Our large fleet of service vehicles are nearby, and our mobile fabrication shops allow us to save you time and money. When your home comfort system needs servicing or replacing, turn to the experts at Carrier and General Heating and Air Conditioning.
Do you suffer from ED? Did you know there could be a way to relieve ED without harmful medications, needles, or surgery? Peak Performance for Men is here to help. Click or call now to treat your ED. And remember, our results make the difference.
If your kitchen is dated and showing signs of wear and tear, then listen up. Mad City Kitchens can give your kitchen a brand new look in as little as 2 days. We are Wisconsin's #1 remodeler, your trusted local source for kitchen cabinet refacing. A+ rated with the BBB, and our design consultants make it fun and easy. Why wait? Final week of the month to make the call to Mad City Kitchens. Don't put your dreams of having a gorgeous kitchen on hold. Act now during our 60-60-60 sale and get 60% off installation, 60 months 0 interest, plus a $60 Walmart gift card with purchase. And call during this program for a free $100 Amazon gift card with your in-home estimate. From Madison throughout South Central Wisconsin, call 608-298-5383. That's 608-298-5383.
You may not know them. The coffee shop owner who knows your order. The couple who saves your seats. The family down the street who greets you with a smile. They've been there for you. Now you can be there for them. Donate today and help our friends and neighbors keep their power on.
It's Steinhaffel's Best Brands, Best Prices sale. When all of the best brands are 35 to 50% off, Steinhaffel's has the largest selection of in-stock furniture and mattresses at the guaranteed lowest prices. And with Steinhaffel's special 60-month financing, your new room has never been more affordable. It's Steinhaffel's Best Brands, Best Prices sale, where you'll save big on all the best brands. Visit Steinhaffel's and steinhaffels.com.
General Heating and Air Conditioning. Our large fleet of service vehicles are nearby, and our mobile fabrication shops allow us to save you time and money. When your home comfort system needs servicing or replacing, turn to the experts at Carrier and General Heating and Air Conditioning.
We have some breaking news into the Channel 3000 Alert Center. Former Wisconsin Badger J.J. Watt confirmed on Twitter that he is heading to Arizona to play with the Cardinals this upcoming season. ESPN is reporting that Arizona is offering J.J. Watt a 2-year deal worth $31 million. That includes $23 million of guaranteed money. Well, this year's Golden Globes Award show went off with a few glitches last night, but plenty of humorous and touching moments as well. Amy Poehler and Tina Fey hosted the mostly virtual show from opposite sides of the country, with nominees dialing in remotely. The late Chadwick Boseman's award for Best Actor in Drama in the film Ma Rainey's Black Bottom was just the second posthumous win in this category in Golden Globe history. His tearful widow accepted on his behalf.
He would say something beautiful, something inspiring, something that would amplify that little voice inside of all of us that tells you you can.
4 black actors were honored, including Andra Day for her portrayal of Billie Holiday. Chloe Zhao's film No Man Land won for Best Motion Picture Drama. She is only the second female director and the first Asian woman to win Best Director. There's more to come on News 3 Now at noon. Up next, a sunny start to your Monday. So what's in store for the rest of the week? Meteorologist Chris Reese will let us know ahead in your first warn forecast.
Tonight on CBS, the night starts with The Neighborhood, followed by Bob Hart's Abishola. Then it's time for drama with All Rise and Bull. Then get a complete wrap-up of the day's news on News 3 Now at 10.
When Old Man Winter brings you a plumbing emergency, call RHD for help. Reliable, honest, dedicated. With 24/7 emergency service for your home or business. RHD Plumbing.
It's a fact. We use our internet and TV more than ever, with most of us spending nearly 7 hours a day online. So it's no wonder thousands of families are switching to Spectrum. Because most families have up to 8 connected devices. Spectrum Internet gives you the starting speeds you need. And when it comes to TV, we're watching more than ever. In fact, 80% of us watch TV every day. Spectrum TV lets you catch all your favorite sports, news, and more live. Switch to Spectrum Internet and TV from $44.99 a month each with no contracts. Call 833-984-4499.
Make your home more inviting with a gorgeous kitchen update from Mad City Kitchens. With kitchen cabinet refacing, we can modernize the look of your kitchen in as little as 2 days, so you avoid a lengthy remodel and can enjoy your kitchen sooner.
My new kitchen makes me very happy. I enjoy having people over to help cook, enjoy canning, and just putting things together.
And it's the final week of the month to call for huge savings on kitchen cabinet refacing. During our 60-60-60 sale, get 60% off installation with 60 months zero interest, senior, military, and previous customer discounts. Plus, receive a $60 Walmart gift card with purchase and call during this program for a nice gift with your in-home estimate. From Madison throughout South Central Wisconsin, call 608-298-5383. That's 608-298-5383.
When Old Man Winter brings you a plumbing emergency, call RHD for help. Reliable, honest, dedicated. With 24/7 emergency service for your home or business. RHD Plumbing.
Hi folks, Tuesday morning we're back in the 608 with an inside look at one of the area's newest fitness studios, why they chose to open up and how they're finding success during the pandemic. We'll see you starting at 4:30 on News 3 Now this morning.
Waking up to stuff like this should never be a surprise. Download the Channel 3000 First Warn app and be ready for whatever Mother Nature throws our way. The Farm Report is sponsored by Blaine's Farm and Fleet.
Let's check Wall Street at the noon hour. The Dow Industrials up 641 points. The NASDAQ up 339. The S&P 500 up 87. Let's check in now with Pam Yankee from the Midwest Farm Report. Boy, Wall Street's out of control.
Holy smokes, and I wonder what's driving that, if it's more of those day traders going crazy or what's happening there, because we're not seeing that kind of enthusiasm for our corn or soybeans, at least not right now, Mark. It is kind of interesting, though. I was talking with a commodity broker, and I said, last week it was all about GameStop and that Robin Hood and day traders that were after the hedge managers and driving up some of those stocks. I said, they never come near commodities. And he said, well, they can't afford to come near commodities, because if you're going to start fooling around with commodities, remember there are margins in place that have to be met every day by the close. That means people would actually have to come out of pocket if they wanted to try to drive up those stocks. He said there are not many players that have pockets that deep. So if you ever wondered about that, there you go. Our markets, as far as corn, soybeans, and wheat are concerned, a little softer on the midday. They had rallied up a little bit on the cash side, but now everything's coming down just a little bit. Coming down is exactly the way to describe our Wisconsin dairy farmers' milk price for the month of January. The U.S. Department of Agriculture said that we saw our milk price go to $17.50 a hundredweight. It's about $1.50 per gallon at the farm gate. That's 60 cents less than they were paid for their December milk, and $1.90 a hundredweight less than what they were paid for January of 2020 milk production. 23 of 24 major dairy producing states saw their milk price go lower. Florida dairy producers witnessed the biggest drop, down $4 a hundredweight there. Keeping it all dairy, don't forget tomorrow online, the world World Cheese Championship. You can tune in via the worldcheesechampion.org website and their Facebook feed to watch a conversation about the history of that contest and also watch the judges do their thing all tomorrow and Wednesday, worldcheesechampion.org. Barrel cheese unchanged today at $1.42. 40-pound block cheese up 3/4 cent at $1.62.5. And looky, butter up 16.5 today at $1.63.5 per pound. They are talking very positively about Tom Vilsack's return to USDA, and that may be the first sign of that return, Mark. We'll wait and see, and I'll have more for you tomorrow.
All right, and I checked the wires. The stocks are going crazy because of the Johnson & Johnson vaccine.
Okay, all right. That makes sense. That
good
makes
news.
sense. Good news for them today. Yep.
All right, thank you, Pam. See you later. Here's Chris now with that sunny forecast.
Yeah, sunshine abounds for us as we go through the week. Really, the extended forecast as a whole, we expect to see more sunshine, but we are cooler out there today before those temperatures take a rebound as we go throughout the week. This is the 24-hour temperature change throughout the upper Midwest. You see how we're much colder than 24 hours ago in several spots. Most of us are in that 10 to 20 degrees colder than yesterday kind of range, with temperatures in the 20s right now. Sunshine is abundant. You see all that blue. It's actually difficult to find any kind of decorator clouds out there at this noontime hour, but the wind chill, that's at 16. There's just a little bit of a breeze, and it's just enough to keep things chilly. But we plan the rest of your afternoon. Here's what to expect. 28 by the time we get you towards 2 o'clock. We keep that sunshine around through the evening commute. So if you're driving west, especially, those sunglasses are going to be needed headed home. Clear skies tonight as those winds begin to relax just a little bit as well. That's going to set the stage for those temperatures to truly drop as we move into the overnight hours and early on Tuesday morning. You're headed out the door right now. Here's what to expect. 26 in Watertown right now. The Dells are at 25 as well. 29 in Boscobel. No one is at 30 as of yet, but all of us are seeing those temperatures into the upper 20s. Doppler track is all clear as well. Those flurries that we saw early this morning, they're out of here. Nothing to be concerned about throughout the Badger State. But I'll tell you what. Here we are. This is March 1st. This is now the start of meteorological spring at this point. So meteorological winter has ended, and here's how things would normally shape up. Typically, our average high for March 1st is right around 36 degrees. By March 31st, our average high is 50. Well, odds are that we will see 50 degrees before we get to March 31st. I do expect us to at least have a shot at seeing 50 before this forecast is all said and done. Also, typically March brings about 7 inches of snow for the month. We'll see how things play out, but I'll tell you, not even the extended forecast models that go out several weeks have any snow chances for us right now. Granted, that can always change, but that's just how it looks as of now. 28 your high this afternoon. Remember, I said those clear skies and relaxing winds overnight tonight. That's why I expect things to fall down to about 10 degrees. Pay attention to the wind direction, though. That's out of the south and southwest as we move into tomorrow. This will set the stage for low 40s to arrive for us here in south central Wisconsin. But as we go through your entire week, we're pushing this forward all the way into Friday. There's no precipitation. We're hard pressed to find any cloud cover either. We're talking sunshine and warmer temperatures. That upper air pattern is one that features overall what we call a ridge of warmth throughout the western part of the country and into the center part of the country as well. So that 6 to 10 day temperature outlook, we have a strong probability of above normal temperatures, and that expands as we go through the next couple of weeks with the bullseye right here on top of southern Wisconsin and the upper Midwest. So 40s all throughout the forecast. Once we get beyond today, 50s arrive potentially by next Monday. By next Wednesday, that's our next appreciable chance of rain right now. That's still 9 days away at this point. So there's so much that can change, but we are going to watch that, and we could see a couple rumbles of thunder if things stay looking the way they look right now.
Well, I skipped ahead a few weeks there.
We sure did. Typically, this is, an April forecast, it feels like.
It's pretty nice.
Yep.
All right, Chris, thank you. Well, March is the start of Frozen Food Month in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen. Here's Howard.
If you're getting a bit tired of making or eating the same old thing, then it's time to check out all that the freezer aisle has to offer. And with March being Frozen Food Month, whether you shop the aisles, use curbside pickup, or have your groceries delivered from your local market, there's no better time than right now to take advantage of all the sales and options. In these aisles, we can find all sorts of items that can help us get breakfast, lunch, dinner, and even dessert on the table in no time. And whether it's veggies or fruits, ready-to-cook meats, fish, chicken, or even plant-based proteins, we'll find lots of easy-to-use options where all the work is done for us. You know, it's like having our own prep cook at home. For those of us who miss dining out, no problem, because we can find restaurant fancy meals as well as dishes from around the world. And if you prefer heat and eat options, let me tell you, there's no shortage of those. From hot out-of-the-oven pizza to rise and shine favorites to ones we can simply pop in our microwave that couldn't be simpler or tastier. And this year, we're finding so many new items, which are certainly a welcome addition with all the cooking we're doing these days. Look at this, a ready-to-heat meal, which starts with a handful of freezer shortcuts that's ready in under 15 minutes. And there's only one pan to wash. To get the recipe for what we call our chicken and veggie skillet, simply visit our website. I'm Howard in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen, and maybe we'll run into each other in the freezer aisle. And if we do, I can't think of a more welcoming way to say, ooh, it's so good.
Howard, thank you. Ahead on News 3 Now at noon, Linda Barch from the Bruce Company is here answering your plant and garden questions. The number to call, 270-9933. We'll get you your calls right after the break.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
Hi, I'm Dr. Sheesh Raval with the Ortho Team Clinic at Stoughton Health. I hope you can join us for our upcoming event discussing the treatment and prevention of ACL injuries.
If you thought updating your kitchen was out of reach, then think again. Mad City Kitchens offers an affordable solution with high-quality cabinet refacing, with colors like oak gray, wild cherry, and so much more. Backed with a lifetime warranty, installed in as little as 2 days. Ask about countertops and custom kitchen islands, too. Be sure you call before time runs out. Remember, final week of the month to update your kitchen during our 60-60-60 sale. Take 60% off installation, 60 months zero interest, senior, military, and previous customer discounts, plus receive a $60 Walmart gift card with purchase. And last chance to call during this program for the free $100 Amazon gift card with your in-home estimate. From Madison throughout South Central Wisconsin, call 608-298-5383. That's 608-298-5383.
It's a fact. We use our internet and TV more than ever, with most of us spending nearly 7 hours a day online. So it's no wonder thousands of families are switching to Spectrum, because most families have up to 8 connected devices, which means they need even more speed. Switch to Spectrum Internet and get the fastest starting speeds for the price. 200 megabits for just $44.99 a month, with a free modem and free security suite included. Call 833-686-4499. When it comes to TV, we're watching more than ever. In fact, 80% of us watch TV every day. Spectrum TV lets you catch all your favorite sports, news, and more live. Plus, download the free Spectrum TV app and watch on your devices. Switch to Spectrum TV from $44.99 a month. Call 833-686-4499. The fact is, Spectrum has the best services at the best price. Switch to Spectrum Internet and TV from $44.99 a month each with no contracts. We'll even buy out your current contract. Call 833-686-4499.
Hi, I'm Dr. Sheesh Raval with the Ortho Team Clinic at Stoughton Health. I hope you can join us for our upcoming event discussing the treatment and prevention of ACL injuries.
Linda Barch from the Bruce Company is here answering your plant and garden questions. The number to call, 270-9933. Hello, Linda.
Hi, Mark.
Enjoying the sunshine?
I am.
Yeah,
beautiful.
It is. All right, let's get to the phones, and we will start with Jeanette from Austin. Hi, Jeanette. What's your question?
Yes. Hello. My question is, I have had a begonia plant here for a year, and it had the beautiful little flowers on it to begin with. and then after the flowers dropped off, I'm getting new leaves, but
no new flowers.
okay, they're recording.
So you're getting new leaves, but no new flowers.
Okay, but no new flowers. That's
okay.
correct.
All right.
Well, part of this might just be the fact that, I mean, we're going to have sun all this week, but we had a very, very dark period through a lot of very cloudy. So those houseplants were suffering. And I think that, you know, if you, one of the things that you can do is help by moving it to a south window during the winter months. But I think that you do some fertilization. The plant is starting, as long as you're getting new leaves, it will come back into bloom as we have longer periods, and then you can actually move it outside. But do that after danger of frost and gradually. Don't put it into direct sun outside right away, or it will burn.
All right. Let's go to Diane from Oregon. Hi, Diane. What's your question?
Oh, yes. I'm wondering if it's okay to divide hydrangea bushes, and when I do, what kind of environment do they like?
Hydrangeas, the trick is there's different kinds of hydrangeas. If you are going to divide one that is called like Annabelle, that's a very old variety, and it does have multiple shoots that you can actually divide and move a section of it. But there are other hydrangeas that are in the Paniculata family or Macrophylla. Those could not be divided. They have more of a woody stem, and they would not tolerate digging and dividing them.
Okay.
But the old-fashioned white ones you can divide.
Yes, you can.
Okay. And they like sun, or?
Again, it depends on what kind of hydrangea you have. Annabelles will tolerate shade and still flower or sun. The other ones, the Paniculatas, they really prefer a bit more sun to perform and flower well.
Okay. All right. Thanks for calling. Let's go to Paul in Sun Prairie. Hi, Paul. What's your question?
Yes, I believe I have some rabbits nesting in the bottom of a spruce tree, and I'm seeing die off of the spruce needles. Is it the rabbits or rabbit urine that would be killing the spruce needles at the bottom of the tree?
I don't think so. Rabbits, of course, could be making a nest there, but they aren't going to. The amount of time they spend there during the winter, I don't think the concentration of their urine is going to be a problem, especially with this much snow cover. As that melts, that's going to leach. The browning of the needles on the inside of the tree is a natural phenomenon. The tips are still healthy and green, but the inside should be brown.
Okay. This is more outside to the tips.
So if the browning is on the outer tips, is this a young spruce or an older one?
It's about 8 years old.
Okay, that's still
a miniature. Yeah.
I'm sorry. What did you say?
Kind of a miniature spruce, and some branches are dying off. Whole branches.
It's not uncommon for spruce to have lower limbs that will decline sometimes. If there's browning on the tips, I would suspect more of perhaps a dog that may have created a situation with browning needles because of the urine.
All right. We are out of time. Thank you all for calling in. Linda, thank you for your time.
Thanks, Mark.
We'll see you next time. Here's Chris with one final check of your forecast.
Still, this is a beautiful Monday, folks. Even if it is colder than what we saw over the weekend, get outside and enjoy that sunshine. Take advantage of it. We have a whole week of it to go, though. 40s almost each and every single day. 50s could be a thing by the time we get you towards next week. The next system that I'm truly watching doesn't seem to come our direction until about Tuesday night and Wednesday of next week, and it could have enough energy to create a couple rumbles of thunder. So we still have 9 days to track that one. We're going to enjoy this pleasant and dry stretch for now.
Good looking forecast. Thank you, Chris. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you back here at 4 o'clock. In the meantime, have a great afternoon.